I try and go on a wildlife trip every year, and I've done that for the last 25 years or so. And I think there are many parallels between what goes on in the wild and what happens on Wall Street. And that's something which I've tried to cover in my new book in the first chapter called Into the Wild. And what I really mean by that is that when you go and travel there and you see the behavior of animals, it sort of is a very calming influence on you, and also teaches you sort of almost like some Zen-like principles of investing. One of them really is the fact that be careful as to how you expend your energy. We all love to think that we're all lions of the jungle, but if you really go out to the wild, what you see is that a lion typically spends about 16 to 18 hours just resting or sleeping. And they're very careful about when to expend their energy. Often you will see the sight where a lion is lying and you have the lion's so-called prey not too far from it. And yet the lion will not always go for it. It's only when the lion thinks that the probability is high of getting the kill will the lion go for it. The other perspective, which came to me was in a trip that I went in 2008 to the Masai Mara to see the migration. And there it was fascinating to see the sight. And in the afternoons, typically in the Masai Mara, it rains a lot. Now, when it rains a lot, the entire jungle virtually comes to a halt, which is that you have prey and predator. They just freeze in the rain. They stop moving. And I think that is a fascinating sight to me, that why does that happen? There's this sort of intuitive understanding that if they all start scrambling and all try to sort of hide for cover, they'll cause a stampede in the jungle. So everyone just calms down in moments like that and just sort of stays very still. So I think that these are the lessons that I've tried to learn and tried to sort of both put in the book and also come up with these investing principles about remaining really calm when storms are sort of brewing around you, and also the fact that you be very careful about how to expend your energy, and also the fact that you have to adapt to the environment, that the way that a lion behaves in the jungle is very different to, let's say, the way a cheetah behaves, or the way a leopard behaves, or a hyena behaves. And they all hunt also very differently. Some hunt in pairs, some in very big groups, some are solo animals. So it's about sort of being who you are, because there's an old saying that if you don't know who you are, Wall Street is a very dangerous place to find that out.